Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. You're watching Firecrackers. Let's stay with this issue of SSANU and NASU strike as we cross over live now to Yola, the Adamawa State capital, where the SSANU president, the SSANU national president, I must emphasize, joins us live via Zoom tonight on the program. We'd like to thank you so much, Comrade Mohammed Ibrahim, National President SSANU, for joining us tonight via Zoom. Let's begin with the issues on ground. Where do we stand in terms of negotiation between your unions and, of course, the federal government?
Well, thanks for having me, and good afternoon to all our viewers. As it stands today, the JAG of NASU and SSANU has engaged the government after following all the due process or processes, following the laid down rules as prescribed in our laws, to inform them of the issues we have on ground that has interactively remained unsolved. You are all aware that the JAG of NASU and SSANU, and alongside other unions in the universities, have signed an agreement with government dating back to 2009. And since 2009 till date, which is about 11 years, these issues remain unsolved, unresolved, and are still facing us or staring us on the faces. We, over the years, have engaged government and some level of discussions kick-started and culminating into the last meeting we had with government last Tuesday, where we got to a stalemate and the meeting had to be adjourned, for us to get back to our principles, meaning our congresses, where we had to inform them of the level of discussions we have had with government and that we needed their inputs so that we will, proceed with our meeting with the government. And our congresses have made all across Nigeria on Friday, and that they have started filing in their responses. And hopefully by Thursday, we will meet with government again to inform them exactly our position with regards to the level we have reached so far.
Because when you listen to the Minister of Labor and Productivity, Dr. Chris Ngige, where he has said that if the unions go ahead to strike, he has termed it as illegal and unconstitutional. Maybe, how do you respond to the words of the minister?
Well, the issue of illegality of strikes is not something that you just say on the media, but it has to do with the laws that are in the books. He is a very experienced minister. He has been in the Ministry of Labor at least in the last 5 years, and that he knows that whatever we are doing them within the confines of the laws of Nigeria, and with regards and due respect to the provisions of ILO and also the labor laws, governing our activities. Before going on strike, we had written government. There was an MOU signed in October, precisely on the 20th, where government itself gave a deadline of 2 weeks within which all our grievances were to be resolved. And from 20th of October till date, we are talking about almost 4 months. And until when we wrote again to government, giving an ultimatum of 2 weeks, government did not deem it fit to invite us to discuss with us or update us with regards to the MOU that was signed on the 20th of October. And we did not wake up one day to just declare strike. What we did was to inform government that within the next 2 weeks, and even before the ultimatum of 2 weeks, we had a 3 days protest all across Nigeria, sensitizing the public and government itself that you have had an agreement with some people and there was need for you to, go back to it and ensure that such things were resolved. And nothing came out and there was no response from government until the 2 weeks ultimatum came. Even after the when we gave the ultimatum of 2 weeks, government did not invite us until when it was about 3 days for the ultimatum to elapse. And because we are a law-abiding, union, we attended the meeting with government. I can tell you that those of us that are in NASU and SSANU are very reasonable and responsible people because most of us are technocrats, and we are professionals. In SSANU and NASU,
Comrade, yes, Comrade Ibrahim,
you have
yes.
engineers, you have doctors, you have nurses.
Comrade Ibrahim, just a moment, sir, Comrade, because we have to wind down now with you because we have to treat some other issues of national interest as well. But for Nigerian students, especially those in public institutions, and of course parents, students have been out of school for more than 10 months now. I'm not sure this is good news for them, as well as their parents or guardians. They expect their students back in, their children rather, back in school. What's your message to the Nigerian student who have been away from the classroom for more than 10 months now?
When you speak like this, it shows as if that we that are in SSANU and NASU are not also Nigerians. We are Nigerians, we have our children in such schools. And let me tell you, whoever that sends his word, his child to the university would want the best for the child. You would not expect that a child goes to the university and meets, a labor force that is not, encouraged to do its job, that is not paid its salary. How do you expect our members to discharge or give out services? Like I've told you, we are in a period of pandemic now. We have a crop of our members who work in the university health centers, for example. We have our doctors and our nurses. To show you how unfairly we are treated, such doctors and nurses that are in our membership could not access and were not given the hazard allowance that was paid across board to all medical personnel that work in the federal civil service and hospitals. Our members have not been paid.
Yes, Comrade, I guess that's a good place to anchor our conversation tonight. Comrade Mohammed Ibrahim, we do absolutely share in your plight, and we will ensure that we keep our connection going so that whatever outcomes that your unions would bring out probably by Friday would stay true with whatever you come out with, okay? So we feel your plight, but thank you so much for speaking to us tonight. We have to anchor our conversation here with you, but we will definitely check in with you again next week on the show if your union will go on strike or not. We'd like to thank you most kindly, the National President of SSANU, Comrade Mohammed Ibrahim, joining us tonight via Zoom. Thank you so much, Comrade, for speaking with us from Yola, the Adamawa State capital.
Thank you very much, and our members are already on strike. For your information.
Thank you so much, Comrade. This is Firecracker as well. There you go. The National President of SSANU says his members are already on strike. So for Nigerian students, especially those in public institutions, I wonder what exactly their fate is.